welcome to stream. Welcome. I'm making the music a little bit louder in case you guys want to hear it. But what's up, guys? Welcome to stream. Welcome. How we doing? I am still setting stuff up, so whoa, shush. Sorry if there's a bit of lag on the camera. I haven't done my advertising yet, so I'm doing that now. Tee. Right. Time for some coloring. This is the new keyboard, by the way, guys. New keyboard. What do we think? It's time for some coloring. Can't spell that coloring. I can't spell anything. Come say hi. There we go. We love an unprepared queen. Me. And then let's just do like, I'm gonna look up what dancing gifs there are on Twitter. What we got? There's a pigeon. I'm gonna use the pigeon. Cause why not? Big keyboard. It is really big, isn't it? Also, Sig, welcome to stream. Welcome, Sig. It is honestly massive. It barely fits into frame. And it's a lot bigger than my old one. I think this whole area on this side of it is a lot bigger than it was before, like this side of the keyboard here. But this was the one that Max sent me, which is the one that he owns. And it's really nice. It's got all the rainbow. Ooh la la, ooh la la. Right, for Blue Sky, we're saying, I'm coloring. Come say hi. I don't know how else to phrase it. I'm coloring. I'm having a nice vibe. We're just chilling. We're having a good time. There we go. I'm coloring. Oh, and Kiddo, welcome to stream. Welcome, Kiddo. How you doing? I feel like it's been a while. How you doing, Kiddo? Hope it's been well for you. Also, I will say this now. Please ignore this one finger here where the nail broke off. It was a very sad time for me. And it's made me very upset, okay? Please ignore the one finger that does not have a nail. It's so sad, isn't it? It's so sad to see. Right, what are we putting in the Kyoka Discord? Stream ping. It's not loading, which is great. Oh, it loaded. Okay. Coloring time. I will color in the lines, promise. I'm actually really bad at keeping in the lines, but because I'm on stream, I feel like, you know what? We're going to try our best. We will try our best. Let's actually get the chat up now. Here we go. And Snowman, welcome to stream. Welcome. It's the new keyboard, the same one that's... No, this is the new one. I think I threw away the old one. I don't have it anymore, but I don't... Oh no, it's still here. Hang on. It's still here. Let me just grab it really quickly. Oh, here it is. Oh, I've missed you so much. Old keyboard. You died. Here it is. As you can see, it's a lot smaller. You can literally still see the newer keyboard peeking out there. This one's a lot smaller. This was the one I've had since I've had this PC. And it did me well until my stupid drink ruined everything. But it's fine, because we got the new Slay one. And today, let me just tuck back in a bit. Today, I've got, what's it? A sippy cup. So, shouldn't spill anything today. Yeah, it is lagging a little bit. There's not really much I can do about it. I think it's because a lot was going on I had to do with my PC. So we can just watch. You guys will understand. You'll be like, huh? What do you mean keyboard? You guys will understand in due time. It might be the colors on this keyboard, which like, if I like put it there. Oh, that's okay. I'm looking at the screen now. Now it's showing my old one. But if I need this space anyway. Oh, I'm on my Kyoka badge. No. Here we go. But don't worry, guys. I think I'll catch up. How about we just wait in the meantime? But basically, I have this little book of like, it's like a little postcard book. It's really cute. Oh, leaves are falling. There it is, there it is, there's the old keyboard. It just took a second. Let me put these under my mouse so these don't fall. There we go. But basically I've got this book of postcards that you can colour in. And they're really cute. I've actually done some of them before. So it's like this one I started but never finished. This one's got like a fish and a boat. This one's really cute. Oh, this one, I did this one, squirrel. And then look at this, I did this one. What do you guys think? Is it cute? And then the one I wanted to do today, where is it? Where is it? I wanted to do... Ah! I wanted to do this butterfly one. This one. I am seeing that the camera is still very lagged. I don't really know what to do about it. I could try resetting it very quickly and seeing if that helps with anything. You see how you do this while waiting for the camera? Literally. Literally. I think it's slowly catching up. It's showing the postcards now, which is what we're doing today. And here it is. This is the butterfly one. It's really cute. So you see on the back, you can actually use it as a postcard, which I think is super cute. But yeah, you know what? I could try resetting the camera real quick if I can. Let me just hold these so they don't fall. Oh no, where is my tab? Oh, I saw it. There you are. Okay, how do we turn it off and turn it on really quickly? Let's try doing that. And then... It's still lagging. Now I'm just confused. Unless there's a way for me to disconnect it on my phone? But I don't know, and that's risky. I think I just swiveled it. Okay, well, we'll see what happens. Well, you know what? We're back here. We have got the butterfly postcard ready to go. Have fun having future Kyoka commentating past Kyoki. You're like, oh wow, look, this is me talking about the postcard. Look, guys, it's a real postcard. But also, fantasy of welcome to the stream, guys. Welcome. See, I don't know how to reset it. That's the only problem. I genuinely don't know, unless I reset the entire thing, which I could do. But that might be a bit annoying. I could give it a go, and if it doesn't work, it doesn't work. So we can try it. I don't know why it's having problems. This camera one usually isn't too bad. It just has its issues sometimes. But yeah, there'll be a second where it cuts out. And I'm gonna just open it up again. There it is. Come back, please. Oh, and Solsky, welcome to stream. Welcome, Solsky. How you doing? Where is it? There it is. Okay. Okay, well, it's frozen on my hand on the keyboard. That's a great start. Wow, look at that. That's like 1 frame per 5 seconds. Gorgeous. Okay, Diva. I'll just wait very patiently. Also, why is this watermark back on here? Shoo. Thank you. So wait, why is it not shooed yet? Shoo! Oh my gosh. Skip my Kyoka Xiavon stream, not consistent quality. Current custom too. Hey! Guys, I don't know what you're talking about. I am only the most professional of professionals. Like, I don't know what you mean. Right, that should make the thing come off. I think we're just gonna have to deal with the lag, guys. It's not that bad, right? There'll just be some, I don't think... Was someone screaming? Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's I promise it wasn't any of the mods. Guys, when you live in a city, you get people doing random stuff sometimes. I also, I live somewhere that gets very busy in hotter weather. And yeah, you get a lot of idiots screaming. You know, I was like, it was really loud for me, but in my head I was like, maybe no one will hear. Everyone heard. That's great. That's good to know. But as you guys can see, I do have these colors here. You can still see them on the screen. I'm picking them up now, and I think I'm catching up. My hands Look like they're about. Oh no, they didn't grab them yet. Oh, now they grabbed them. There you go. We're very slowly catching up. So I've got blue, red, this pink, green, this darker pink, a goldy yellow, a dark purple, a blue, and an orange. So these are the colors that we're dealing with today. Classic City Live random streams. Exactly. You get it, Snowman. You get it. So yeah, these are our colors that we're coloring in. I think we're going to start with the butterfly one. I'm not sure how many we're going to do. I'm not really a fast artiste, if you will. But I think we can give some of these a good go. I'm in the wall still eating drywall. Aww. That's sweet. I thought by now you would have found a better food source, but you know. Oh guys, I'm so bad at colouring in the lines, but also these top sort of pens are like, it's like a brush, so it's even harder for some reason to colour in the lines, so you guys will just have to deal with that. I'm sorry. My girlie's trying her best. I'm always trying my best. But yeah, like, the reason why I have all these colouring stuff, I have even more than this. This is just like one of the colouring books I have. I went through an era in my teens where like I just bought a bunch of colouring stuff because like I found it really relaxing and it helped like calm me down. And nowadays I don't really colour as much as I used to, but I still find it really nice, you know. I still like to colour. You should try the cotton candy in the ceilings. Ooh, now that sounds appetizing, right? You don't have to colour in the lines, don't worry, I can't either. Me and you are the same marker, we are. I always try my best to colour in the lines, but I think especially with like you know, pens of like that are thicker, it's really difficult. But you know, guys, that's just part of the charm, you know, it shows it's handmade. Watch out these screamers that kidnap people happen on this stream where like, guys, I did not kidnap anyone. That was just what was going on outside, okay? I had nothing to do with that. That's just city life, as Snowman put it. But yeah, I used to have like so many different types of colouring books, and I still do somewhere, but this is the one that I really wanted to try because I thought it was so unique. And I never really used this one for some reason. But you know, now we are. Okay. Ah, welcome, Squiddy! I'm so locked in the basement that I can't even watch stream properly. How am I supposed to mod under these conditions? Oh my gosh, look at this exaggerating Squiddy over here. Oh my gosh, like, they keep on talking about the basement and whatever. You guys can leave whenever you want. I don't get the problem. Was that you, Squiddy, earlier? Guys, that was not Squiddy. That was a random pedestrian, okay? City Live, City Live. This is why I moved to Pelican Town. Giga, Kimmy, and Squid claim differently. It's 2v1. No, it's just bias, guys. They're trying to get under my skin. Okay, that's all. But I'm better than that. That's really hard. This part's really tiny, but this pen's a bit thinner, so this should be okay. There you go. But yeah, it is interesting because like I feel like people don't really do colouring, especially like adult colouring. You don't really see it very often. Like a lot of people usually say like, oh, meditate or like do this, do that. But like, yeah, for me, I really like colouring. I think it's really relaxing. And I recommend other people give it a go, especially if they have anxiety. Like a certain someone. Somebody's watching me. It's my anxiety. I will say my face cam probably won't be too interesting today because it's gonna be just me looking down the whole time. I guess it was the same for the bracelet making stream though, you know? Probably the same. But the good thing is, right, with the lag, it doesn't really matter with colouring because like it's just colouring. It's not like I'm doing like if I was playing a game on the Handcam, that would probably be bad because then you couldn't, like, my commentary would be so far behind. You know? Right, I kind of want to try and do like a similar effect to here where like I do the dark pink and then like the purple in the end. So let's do that. Let's do that! Managed to dribble too much to try and color. I just heard more screaming. Oh my gosh, are the hooligans out still? Guys, I promise it's not Squiddy or Kimmy or any of them. It's just hooligans on the streets, okay? Screaming and screaming. Who knows, maybe there's a zombie apocalypse going on and I'm just none the wiser, but I don't think there is. I think it's just hooligans. Because, like, yeah, I remember growing up, I was told to meditate, to, like, do yoga, to, like, you know, help my anxiety, but coloring was the only thing that, like, really helped me. I think it's because, like, you know, staying in the lines takes a decent amount of concentration, even though I'm really bad at it. And, like, my coloring is definitely not, like, pretty or anything, but I think it's fun. Just dump boiling water on the people outside. I just get up and I'm like, guys, shh, just, like, spill everything. No, I wouldn't do that. I feel like they scream more if you poured, you know, boiling water on their heads. But also, I wouldn't do that anyway because I'm so lovely. I would never. Although Max is convinced I'm evil, which is not true, guys. I promise I'm not evil. I think you'd know by now if I was evil, right? And I'm not. I'm not. There you go, that's the first part of it done. Want to fix your anxiety, you should learn how to fight with a sword. Now that's an idea I can get behind. Also, I'm going to put Kyoka a bit more in the frame. My badge, there we go. I just realised it's like barely in the frame. And then we want to do the bottom part. There's a lot of pink and purple in this. How about we do the orange and the green and the blue for this bottom part? Sounds like a plan. Let's do it. Oh wait, we should probably do orange first. The business. How many was that? That was 2. But yeah, as I was saying before, like, I don't know why, but for some reason, like, colouring just helps me turn off my brain. And, like, it's nice. Also, by the end of it, you get a pretty picture. So, you know, it's gorgeous. It's gorgeous. But also, guys, if you have, like, any questions or anything you want to, just, like, let me know. Because these are, like, for these, like, chill handcam streams, I can answer any questions, guys. What's Kyoka's favourite food? What's my favourite movie? I probably don't have one, but you can ask. Also, Katie, welcome to stream. Katie, welcome, welcome, welcome. How you doing? How you doing, Katie? Hope you're having a good day today. Good Thursday. Hey. Right, now where were we? We're doing this bottom part. Right, I want this to be blue. We want this blue. And then we can end it by doing like the pink. This sounds like a plan. Let's do it. Yes, 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 yes. You guys will know what I'm talking about later. Because yeah, in case you guys haven't noticed yet, or you're running late to the stream, my my camera's a little bit lagged, but to be honest, it's not that bad. I'd say it's about a couple minutes behind, I want to say. Maybe like 3 or 4 minutes behind, and I don't know why. It's just doing that. Kyoka, who's the Zodiac killer? I have no idea. Has that case been solved? It probably has been. I just don't know. I used to really like true crime. I haven't really watched true crime in a while. Yeah, but I used to be really into it. Ah, first boss fight done! Yay! Yay! There it is. How many butterflies are there left? 16 left. We can do this. We can do this. And I am stuck in the past, guys, but don't worry. We're still here in spirit, okay? I'm gonna make the next one red. Let's do it, let's do this one, this big one here. I've ever had Smencils, scented pencils, and they smell so good. I think I have, Or if I haven't, there were like classmates in like my primary school who had them. Cause I do recognize those cemental things. I also remember there were like scented stickers as well. And you could get stickers that like smelled like Coca-Cola or something. It was something like that. Cause you know, kids just love scented things apparently. Apparently, I guess. How's your barista job going, or however you spell it? Yeah, I think I've been working there for about a month now. I think, maybe a bit over a month. I think it's been over a month now, actually. It's a bit crazy to think about, because, like, it feels like I only just started there, to be honest. I still feel like a newbie. I think it's been going okay. It's just when it's busy, it's so busy, and it's really stressful. And the weird thing is that, like, the customers are, like, 10 times ruder when it's busy. Which you think they'd be a bit more considerate, because, like, surely they can use their eyes and see how busy it is, but no. They'll just be like, oh, how dare you not make my foods before everyone else's, even though I was at the back of the queue. Like, I'm sorry, you're just gonna have to wait, okay? Like, I'm sorry, just bring your own food next time. Don't go to a cafe. But all the other employees are really nice. I say I get along with all of them. As you guys know, I love Hinata Show from Haikyuu, and I actually met a Haikyuu fan at this cafe, and we talked about Haikyuu for a while, which is really nice. By the way, and I think this is an obvious one, obviously none of them know I'm a VTuber, because I'm not gonna be like, hey guys, guess what I do? Like, no. I'm also very shy about this kind of stuff, so like, obviously, I love streaming and stuff, but yeah, I do not talk about it. The only people who know that I stream are family and friends, but like close friends. Close friends. Yours. Yours. Kyoka, what's it like from 2 minutes ago? Oh, you know. I feel like I'm glitching in that my hand just can't move for some reason. That's how I feel. You can ask me anything he's like, well, I've been asking you to kill it. It's I want my money back. Well, hey, are you asking like, I mean, I'm not like an oracle. I don't know everything. Gosh, ask me realistic questions next time. I'm sorry. I remember scented pens, not pencils. I had scented pens anywho. I remember scented pens. Yeah, I remember all three. I think the scented pencils came in like a little tube from my memory. How much experience did you need going into the job, and how much training was that? Honestly, not much experience was needed. I've never actually been a barista before, and I was fully expecting not to get this job. But I'll be honest, guys, before I got this job at the cafe, I was literally hunting everywhere. A girlie was desperate because the money was running a little bit low, and I was like, okay, I gotta find something. And while obviously I love content creation, and I still do, unfortunately, I don't make enough to fully support me. So I basically just like found everything. And I remember, guys, I very almost got a different job, but unfortunately my hours didn't work for them, which was it was such a shame because it was a job that I really wanted. But it's okay, you know, that's just how the cookie crumbles, as they say. But this one, I've literally never been a barista before, which I thought would be a problem, but yeah, they have trained me, so I can make coffee now, yay! I can make coffee now, which is fun. And I do enjoy making coffee. For some reason, I always mess up Americanos. They're the ones I can't get right. And I think it's because I don't drink them. Because I have lattes all the time. Oh my god. Guys! Can't you see I'm trying to stream? Stop yelling. But yeah, what was it? Usually, I have lattes, so I don't know what it's like to taste just black coffee, which like sounds icky. Ugh. I need at least some sugary thing in there, gosh. But the thing I get wrong is that I either put in the coffee before the water, or I just forget the water altogether, which happened today actually. And that was really embarrassing because the customer was like, oh, my Americano's a little bit cold. And I was really confused because like, oh, why is it cold? I just made it. Yeah, I forgot the hot boiling water. Silly Kyoka. Literally, what am I doing?
What am I doing? They sound like gunshots. They definitely were not. It's the UK, not America. Don't worry. I'm just kidding. Also, Alma, welcome to stream. Alma, welcome. How you doing? But yeah, training-wise, in the past month I've been there, they've taught me how to make most coffees. The only thing I can't make, which they do sell, is matcha. I can't make a matcha. I've seen people make matcha, but I've never made it myself, and I haven't been trained on it. But apart from that, I've been trained on everything else, so... Yeah. I think let's just do the lighter blue, actually, for this. I was going to do something else, but... It's just the music! Yeah, I mean, they're very easily muddled up, of course. I don't know how the music sounds like gunshots. It's kind of crazy. Maybe it was like a bass, like, was it like a bass that was like sounding like gunshot? I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, I think the music's on like medium volume. It's like loud enough they can hear, but not that loud because I don't want it to be too distracting. It's just there as background noise for moi. Oh yeah, I was talking about this with Kimmy earlier. Have any of you guys seen the new FNAF game? What's it? Secret of the Mimic or whatever it's called? Because I literally started watching a playthrough of that today, and I actually kind of like it. I was debating, like, you know, stopping watching the playthrough and, like, playing it myself, but I'm also like, I don't know, because I've never played a FNAF game on stream, so I don't know how it would go. Ah, Vicky, welcome to stream. Vicky, welcome. How you doing? Matcha's so good, delicious. Yeah, I want to give it a go. Yeah, I've never had it before. I've been told by other baristas at this cafe that the best way to have matcha is to have it with oat milk and a shot of vanilla. Apparently that's the best way to have it according to them. So I'll try that at some point. I saw some hacked versions of that. It's amazing. People have already hacked it? It's not that old of a game, is it? It came out like a week ago, right? How are they hacking it? I mean, I guess it's not that hard. From what I've heard, I think the newer FNAF games are not made very well. They tend to be a bit glitchy. I remember Security Breach was one of those. It was super glitchy when it first came out. And probably still is, but glitchy. Probably. Oh, I went too blue. It's okay. No one will notice. I mean, you guys are far behind anyway. Hey Chris, welcome to stream. Welcome Chris. How you doing today? How you doing? Have a good Thursday. But yeah, there is a new FNAF game. It's called Secret of the Mimic, and it's a prequel to, I believe, every single game. It's like very early in the timeline, which is interesting. It's not like any other FNAF game. It should be simple to play. I think it's similar to Security Breach from what I've seen. The only thing I don't like about it is there's no saves, which that would personally really bother me. Because while it does give you, like, automatic saves, I'd rather, you know, choose when I can save, personally. So that would bother me. But, we'll see. I might just end up watching it instead of playing it myself. But if there's enough interest, I don't mind playing it on stream. I'm not a FNAF, fan personally, but watching others play it can be fun. Also, the thing is, right guys, I'm just a big scaredy cat that I don't know if it'd be fun to watch me because I'll just be like, oh my god, ah, like the whole time. Girlie will be struggling. But like with FNAF, like I've liked it since the first game came out, but I'm very far behind on the lore. I really am. See guys, people will say Kingdom Hearts lore is complicated. FNAF is honestly just as complicated, if not more, from what I've encountered of the FNAF lore. Like, if you can understand FNAF lore, you can understand Kingdom Hearts lore 100%. They did it before the game. Wait, how did they hack the game before it came out? Did they, like, find the files? Like, how'd they do that? I had a fun day, and once I came home, I saw a notification. Oh, well, there you go. What a nice way to finish off a fun day, eh? Yeah, I was working at the cafe today, as you guys might have seen in the Discord when I sent my coffee pictures. Which was fun. It actually was a nice chill day today, so it wasn't too busy. Nice day today, because it wasn't too bad. Okay, why do you need saves when you're a pro gamer? Because I want to feel safe, literally, okay? Yes, I'm a pro gamer, but also I want to feel safe. Is that so wrong? Can a girlie not feel safe in her video game? Jeez. No, yeah, I definitely do want to, at some point. Like, you know, like either way I'll definitely finish the game. I'm not 100% sure if I'll stream it. It depends on how interested you guys are in it. Watching a scaredy cat is the most fun. No, because you guys are just bully me. I know what you guys are like. You'll bully me. You can watch a 1 hour video, covers all the lore pretty simply. Like, yeah, but I don't know. I think it's when you play the games or like watch the games in release orders when it can get a bit confusing because like it jumps through the timeline so much. But yeah, I think if you're just watching, you know, like the full, like here's it from start to end, I think it's a lot easier then because, you know, there's no confusing time jumps. It just tells you the story as is. But the reason why I say it's similar to Kingdom Hearts in some ways is especially like how much body jumping goes on in that. If you know, you know. There's a lot of this person's actually this, but this person's also this person. Which, you know, is everyone's complaints of Kingdom Hearts. But no one complains about it in FNAF. Or if they do, I don't hear about it. Which, how dare they? Gosh, Kingdom Hearts is the best thing ever. How dare they insult it? They just hate fun, that's all. Yeah, FNAF is like a game series or something that I did enjoy. Like when it first came out, but I just didn't really stick with it. Oh, Fantasy, thank you for the $2. Thank you. I would never bully you, Kyoka, promise. That's not a very strong promise, is it? I think you've broken that promise a few times before, just a few. But thank you for the support, I really appreciate it. Thank you. Everyone can tell FNAF lore. I don't think I've ever heard somebody praise it. Oh, really? I mean, I wouldn't say it's like the most amazing thing ever, but it's not bad. Maybe I'm a Kingdom Hearts fan and that's why I forgive it. Maybe. Maybe. That's all it is. You actually don't give that much lore. If you play them, I can type all the lore I know from your birthday. For your birthday present. Oh, what a nice birthday present. Don't worry, I basically fully caught up. There's a couple things that I found a bit confusing, but I have a friend who's really into FNAF and understands all the lore, and I had them explain it to me, so... Like, I knew most of the lore, there's just a couple things that I was a bit confused about. I was playing tennis with someone once, so I was casually talked about games, I mentioned Kingdom Hearts, and he was like, man, not that good. Ah, I hope you dumped that friend on the spot. What a terrible friend. I'm just kidding. Also, I will say this again because I'm feeling more self-conscious about it, guys. I know the coloring's terrible, but you know what, who cares? These brushes are difficult to use with like such like tiny lines, you know? So, we'll just have to do our best with what we've got. When have I ever bullied you? Oh, you know, just yesterday, and the day before, and the day after, and next week, and tomorrow. Oh yeah, speaking of next week, guys, my plan, right, is to, instead of having Kingdom Hearts Monday, I'm gonna have Yakuza 0 Monday instead, because I skipped that stream because I went EPs. So instead of Kingdom Hearts Monday, it will be Yakuza 0 Monday for a change. And then my plan is that I'll be away Tuesday, Wednesday, so I won't be able to stream. I might be able to stream Wednesday, but we'll see. It depends. But either Wednesday or Thursday will be when I stream. Like, but yeah, I think it will only be like at max 4 streams next week because of the traveling. So's about that, guys. So's. Unfortunately, a girlie's gotta travel. And I will explain in due time why I'm traveling. I mean about FNAF lore is from Game Theory. Yeah, like, I think Game Theory, I think they were the ones who, like, definitely archived the most, like, you know, FNAF theories, but also, like, you know, they were basically making theories from the beginning. So, like... Oh, still screaming. Oh my gosh, shut up! We get it, you're screaming. Oh my gosh, you're so unique. No. But yeah, because, like, yeah, they made theories since the first game, so, like, it's cool to see, like, the theories, like, develop as, like, the lore itself became more complicated, you know what I mean? Like, it's really interesting to see how much it's developed with the games, I guess. The most complicated lore I struggled to understand was in Metal Gear games. See, I don't know the Metal Gear games very well, so I can't really say. And the camera's frozen. And it's reconnecting. It went to the present! Oh my gosh, guys, we're so back. Oh my god. Look, it skips, like, everything. I will say you can't see my hand, so it might be frozen. If I move this... Oh god, I think it's frozen. You know what? At least it's oh, my hands are coming in. Look, I'm like, oh my gosh, we're in the present. Does Game Theory even go over any lore, any make theories? I think it goes over lore. I believe it does. I haven't actually seen all of the Game Theory videos of FNAF. I remember watching, like, the originals way back in the day. But I haven't really watched anything more than that. Not really. I never really, like, watched Game Theory that much. Like, I watched it a little bit, but their videos just didn't really interest me. Kyoka's traveling to get bedding for Kimmy and Squiddy because I'm in her basement. Guys, they are not in my basement and they're not the ones screaming, okay? I promise. You just have to believe me. I know you don't, but you will just have to believe me on that one, okay? I think I'm figuring out what's going on, though. Like, I'm putting context clues together, and I'm gonna make a guess that the reason why there's so much screaming, I think there might be a football game going on near my house. Because I also live fairly close to a little park in my city. So I think, theory time, that they're having a football game in the park because I've seen them do that before. And that might be why they're so loud. A Game Theory does cover lore. Oh, well, there you go. Seems like it does. Is there a quote mindset you live by? I know there's a lot of quotes from Haikyuu that I find really inspirational. One of the ones I always think of is, I think it's when Hinata's, like, going to the first year training camp, and it's like, what will you become tomorrow? That one I think about a lot. It's a very good Haikyuu quote. It's probably that one, like, yeah, what will you become tomorrow? Probably. There probably are others, but that's, like, the one I can think of off the top of my head, like, instantly, you know? I will say the camera's now getting a little bit more behind. I finished colouring that butterfly now, but it's okay. It's caught up enough that I think it's fine. Right, I'm gonna go for this butterfly. Looks really pretty. Let's go for this one. I'm gonna make this one pink. But yeah, like, I think FNAF is, like, an interesting series. It's not one that I have, like, a major attachment towards, but I think it's interesting to see how much it's developed, like, with time. And also, like, you know, how, because it's become such a larger series, probably, like, so many new fans probably joined, like, different games. For me, I was a fan since, like, the very first game. So I've been there since the start, although after, I think it was, what was it called? I think after FNAF World, I believe it was, the one that was like the RPG, that was when I sort of stopped paying attention to it. Not because I lost interest, I just kind of forgot they were still making games. And then I got back into it for Security Breach, which is like a huge jump. But that's what I mean, like, I was there from FNAF 1 onwards, but then, like... Oh, I know, so I did watch playthroughs of Sister Location. So, I did come back for Sister Location, and then I dipped, and then I came back for Security Breach. Which, yeah, I'd still say is a huge jump, but you know what? Like, it happened. It happens. A very quote was said by my friend. He said, you know, we're probably like the only planet on Earth. That is really inspirational. Your friend is brimming with knowledge. And honestly, they're right. We are the only planet on Earth. Wow. FNAF World the GOAT. See, I never even watched playthroughs of it. Like, that's what I mean. Like, I just, for some reason, I just didn't pay attention to it. But I know a lot of people like that game. Like, FNAF fans really like that game. I don't know why I didn't pay attention to it. I think it was just, like, around the time I was losing interest in, like, the series, I guess. But yeah, then I came back for Sister Location. And then it was after Sister Location that I started to dip off a bit. Oh no, I did watch a bit of the Pizza Simulator one. The Pizzeria Simulator one. Like, I remember watching a bit of that. Then I dipped. My memory is, like, so inconsistent. When it comes to FNAF, would you say you always come back? Like Afton, indeed. I do. Yeah, I think my favorite game from the series is probably FNAF 2, just for nostalgia reasons. Like, I think all of, like, those early FNAF games, like, for me, it's, like, FNAF 1 till 4 are really nostalgic, and then, like, I say Security Breach and, like, the new one are very modern, very different interpretations, but, like, the weird thing is, right, Security Breach, oh my god, they're going crazy. The hooligans are going crazy. Like, Security Breach is, still feels like FNAF, kind of, because, I mean, more because, you know, you still have Freddy and Chica about, but, like, I think Mimic feels a lot more like its own thing. Like, I think, honestly, you could very easily make Mimic its own series and completely separate it from FNAF. Like, literally the only thing that FNAF and, you know, the Mimic game have in common is that they have some, like mementos or, like, references to, like, pre-existing characters, but also, like, the animatronics. There's animatronics that move, and the Mimic is from Security Breach, and that's basically it. That's basically how they're connected. That's about it. What's something you wish more people understood about you? Interesting. I think one thing I find really interesting, I'm not sure if it's exactly the question, but it's similar, I guess. Like, one thing I find interesting is that, like, I think I get told, like, but, you know, like, I tend to be very energetic on stream. Like, obviously depending on the day. Like, today is very chill. We're just vibing. We're just having a fun little time. So I'm not really, like, going too crazy today. Like, in person, I'm very quiet. And it was really funny, actually, because going back to the cafe, there was an employee who was working who I had never actually met before, who was really chatty and, like, she was really nice. But no joke, I had, like, probably been in the same room with her for, like, 5 minutes, and she turned to me and was like, Kyoka, you're really quiet, aren't you? And I was like, yeah. And the thing is that, like, I'm only really quiet around people I don't know, just because I'm shy. I'm just shy, guys. Aww. I'm so shy and cute and wrong. I'm actually so evil. Beware! Warning, warning, this VTuber's crazy! But it's also different on stream because, one, you know, I'm streaming. It's not like I'm talking to people I know, you know, as in, like, people I know in real life. So, like, I feel less embarrassed. But also, like, you know, like, I just feel like I can express myself on my streams. Like, I can, you know, talk, like, like be more myself in a weird way. Cause like it's kind of interesting as well. Cause like some people I know, like friends and stuff, have watched my streams and they've told me that I act really different on stream. The best way I can describe it is that while it probably is different from how I act in person or like normally, I sort of see streaming as like a way to like express myself in a way that I can't in any other situation. So it's more like I'm exaggerating a certain part of myself rather than like, you know, like literally being a completely different person. This is how I see it. Security breach is the worst one. Oh, interesting. I quite liked it. It was very different, for sure. I think I like the new characters they added for Security breach as well. Like I really liked Roxy Monty and oh, and I love my camera disconnecting. Cute. Hey, at least it's bringing us back to the present. That's nice. But yeah, I remember liking them and like Sun and Moon. Didn't really care about the music guy, but I don't think many people did, to be honest. Not really. So evil, you have Kimmy and Squid locked in your basement, we got her chat. What do you mean? I never said that! What do you mean? What do you mean? I don't know what you're talking about. I get you because I'm also quiet, but not really out of shyness. It's just taking the energy around me. No, yeah, especially if I'm in a group of people who are really loud. Like, I tend to be quieter in situations especially. Because, like, then if it's, like, if everyone's being loud, it's just overwhelming. But also, I'm only really loud if, like, people I'm comfortable with. Because, like, I know that, for example, like, we'll both find the things funny. So if I'm being loud and, like, know that the other person won't find it funny, then I'll be really embarrassed. But even then, I'm not really that loud with my friends either. Like, it's only in very certain situations, like if they make me laugh a lot or something. Yeah. Yeah. But it is interesting because, like, you know, obviously with streaming, there's always going to be a certain performance to it. I think that will be for anyone. Like, even if someone says, like, oh, I'm 100% my true self for streaming, they're just a liar, honestly. They're honestly lying because no one is, and that's not a bad thing. It's like, you know, when you have to like call the doctors for an appointment, you're not gonna talk like to them the way you talk to your friends, you know. Like with streaming, you know that there's an audience and you gotta like perform to a certain extent. Like obviously, for some people that will be like doing full theatrics. For some people, that's like just like a little bit of exaggerated personality. Whereas for me, it's like, it depends on the day. Depends on how much energy I have. But one thing that I've been told, like, by a few people is that they love how, like, genuine my streams are. Which makes me really happy because, like, I love how we all feel like we can just come here and just be ourselves. And not feel like there's any performance going on. Like, it's just us. We're just chilling. We're just all having a good time together, you know? And that's what I really like, and I think, you know, the Xiastar community is small, but it's really special to me, and I'm just really happy that there are people who even want to watch my streams in the first place, for being real. Guys, you talk about how scuffed they are all the time. You guys know, you get it. You're probably also thinking, why the hell am I watching this stream? Because, like, the camera is lagged behind by a few minutes, and it occasionally turns off for some reason. Very interesting camera today, isn't it? Best way I can describe you on any off stream is just the energy levels. Like with your stream, it's just like 99% of the time. It's most 60% energy off stream with close friends. Yeah, I agree. I'd also say it depends on the stream though. So for example, I'm very chilled out today. This is probably more like my energy levels with friends. And then, like, when, like, it's usually I'm excited when I have, like, high energy levels. So, like, for example, whenever I play Kingdom Hearts, I always, you know, have a really fun time. So I really enjoy playing Kingdom Hearts. And that's usually when my energy levels are at their peak, I'd say. This was in the wrong order. This was in this order. Why are you moving? I guess not really performative personality, but true personality in a different setting. Exactly. Exactly, like... It's still who I am, it's just, you know, I'm not gonna act the same. Because why would I? It wouldn't make sense. But yeah, like what Katie was saying before, it's like I don't know. I think it's a difficult one because like, you know, obviously life happens sometimes that like people aren't ready for, and sometimes like, you know, there'll be situations where like there'll be unexpected like delays and stuff, and like if I was the person commissioning the artist, I would understand as long as they communicate with me like why there would be delays. But I think also that like, you know, there can be some artists that are a bit scummy, which is a bit unfortunate. But most like that's like very rare though from what I've seen. Like most of the time, whenever I've commissioned artists, it's been really good. Like, and yeah, if there ever are delays, usually they like let me know, or they'll like apologize because of the delays. Yeah, but obviously it does happen sometimes. That's just how the cookie crumbles. That's just how the cookie crumbles. It's so weird to think, guys, how my birthday's in 2 weeks. Like, how is it already gonna be July soon? It just doesn't feel right. I still feel like it's like March or something, you know? Like March feels like yesterday to me. This month, I mean this year even is just going by too fast, guys. We need to rewind. Can we just like take 2015 a bit slower next time? I mean there won't be a next time. It's fine though, it's fine though, guys. Time's a construct, you know? Time is a construct. Oh, none of this is real. This is the Matrix. Wake up. Wake up. You're being controlled by like aliens or like AI, whatever it was. I can't remember. I think it was AI in that movie. Wow, my memory's terrible. You're lying to us constantly. I feel utterly betrayed and heartbroken and hungry. The last one isn't your fault though? Okay, good. I'm not making you hungry. But I'm so sorry you feel betrayed, guys. I'm so sorry. How about you guys, to feel better, how about you get a life? No, I'm kidding. Kidding. Guys, it's not lying, it's performing. Would you call an actor a liar? No. Even though they are, you wouldn't. I'm gonna colour in this little line, because why have a little line? That's unnecessary. Oh, I have to do so many layers for this blue, it's so dark now. Grrr. I wonder if any of this like bled through to the other side. Oh no, I guess it's like a strong paper. Hello? I thought I heard a man singing, that was scary. Okay, well, anyway. I thought, like, the playlist changed. That was really scary. It's okay, there's no men. Guys, crisis aborted, there's no men. Phew. My camera froze, it's my new song. Oh, there you go, there's the back, you can see it there. Oh, we do love a delay, it's quite funny. Obviously, I can't see the full extent of the delay because I'm like focusing on the colouring, but I've seen bits and bobs. It looks pretty funny. Do you like looking back on a year, or do you focus more on what's next? That's a really good question. I kind of do both, but I think I'm the type of person who tends to get trapped in my head sometimes, where I'm like, oh, why didn't you try harder? Look at all this time you've wasted. You should have been doing this and that. You know, instead of like wasting it all, and now look where we are. Like, I think I can look back on time quite negatively. It can also be nostalgic, you know, I can look back on time like the year and be like, look how much I did in this year, wow. Like as well. But yeah, it depends. Sometimes I look to the future, sometimes I look at the past and be sad. It does depend. No one can have people Kyoka. Hey, that's not how I get a life, okay? I already have a life because I'm really cool. Don't try and get this twisted. Don't even try. But yeah, I think like it depends on the day, depends on my mood. Like, but I think if I'm looking back, usually it's a negative, but sometimes it can be positive. And then if I'm looking forward, usually it's me being like, oh gosh, I have so much to do. But yeah, it depends on what day I'm thinking about those sort of things. I do think about that stuff fairly often though. And I'd say the most frequent is more like looking back on nostalgia, I'd say, recently. Everyone accomplishes something, it's just different levels and how big it can be, but always something to be proud of. Completely true. This is why Kimmy is the most based person ever, because they're so right. And I couldn't have put it better myself. Yeah, Kimmy's right, guys. You know, some people will be like, you know, music prodigies at like 8 years old. Some people will only find their like true life's calling at like 60. You just never know, and you can't put that pressure on yourselves because it will just make it worse for you. Like, you just have to accept that you have to go at your own pace. Kyoka's a chronic overthinker, but so am I. I think it's what brought us together, right? No, of course there were other things, but it's funny that we both have that in common. Although I will say, Kimmy's been pretty good at like helping me talk through my overthinking and being like, obviously this is, you know, you're exaggerating here, or like obviously this will not happen. Which like, Kimmy, you're so real for that. Kimmy's just like the biggest serve ever, guys. You must understand. Kimmy's just super duper slay. Yes. Yes, Kimmy. I'm worried that the stream's dying. Like the reason why I'm worried is that I can't tell. Because I can't tab out. If you guys are still here, talk to me. Actually, I think the stream's okay now. Maybe it cut out and then came back. I actually don't know. Everything's so confusing today. Everything's so confusing! Actually, I think like the camera's like caught up. It's like really close to me now. Huh. Well, sometimes things work out. I tell you what, I have to tell myself I start spiraling when stuff like that happens. You gotta ground yourself. Yeah, you've got to make sure like you stop yourself from like spiraling, as you said, and just be like, okay, pause. This is what's going on. This is who I am. This is what's the truth. Like, you know, just to like talk yourself through and be like, it's not that bad. Which obviously isn't easy to do, but you know, you can do it. I have faith in all of you. Of course, because you're my Xiastars! Tee tee. Okay, these will be my main colours for the next one, I think. Purple, yellow, red. That's the plan. I'm here, bestie. Thank you for letting me know, bestie. I think it's because like the bars were like on red. So I was like dead convinced that like my stream died and I wouldn't know, because usually I have my stream open on my phone, was how I can double check that you know, nothing's dying or anything. But now I won't be able to know. Woe is me indeed. Just put that in. There you go. We're all overthinkers in anxiety and underthinkers in the way society finds acceptable. Literally. Yeah. Like, it is interesting how the human brain works. Like, that was probably my favorite part about psychology, was just like analyzing people and like how much your environment affects you like going forward. Like, I know for a fact that if I had a different life growing up, I probably would be a completely different person. Like, it is crazy how much your environment affects you. It really does. Because, like, there were so many situations, like, where, like, I, you know, became really anxious and lost my confidence because of, like, what was happening in my life at the time. And like sometimes I'll think like, oh, if I never lost my confidence, will I have like tried to like go for my childhood dreams of like acting and singing and stuff. Like obviously I still sing now, but like, you know, when I was younger I really wanted to be like a superstar. Whereas now it sounds like my worst nightmare, honestly. Like now for me the dream would just be like to you know, be able to make music and like have people to talk about my music with, but like overall like not really like not be like a massive celebrity, you know what I mean? But yeah, I would not want to be like Taylor Swift or Sabrina Carpenter, like nothing like that. That's way too much for me. That's way too many people perceiving that I exist. Definitely. It's kind of weird though how the concept of celebrities is just like a lot of people in the world knowing you exist. That is basically what a celebrity is, which is a bit weird when you phrase it like that. Like, right? That's just me. Is that really weird? No, I'm gonna have a drinky. Okay, what we're gonna do? Let's do red. Red. Let's go. I think this is probably a really ugly color combo, but you know what? I don't want too many of these butterflies looking the same. So it is what it is. That's just what we'll have to do. If you could go back in time and change one thing, what would it be? Oh, that's such a difficult question. Oh my gosh. That's so difficult. Oh my gosh. I don't know. I guess the one thing I'd be worried about is that, like, if I change stuff, like, would I have the life I still have now? Like, would I be sadder? You know? I think the one thing I would change... I don't know. I think in general, if I could, like, intervene in, like, my preteen / early teen self, like, starting to get anxious and like depressed and like all that, if there was any way I could like step in and prevent that from happening, then I probably would do that. Probably. Do you think people can outgrow their environment, or does it always leave a mark? Ooh, we're getting like really deep. I love these questions. That's so deep. I think no matter what, your environment will always stick with you, but that doesn't mean you can't grow from it. Like, people are constantly growing, constantly evolving. That's just who people are. Like, that is what humans are. But obviously some people are very stubborn in their ways and just choose to be dickheads, to put it lightly. So it's not going to always turn out that way. But personally, I think that you can definitely outgrow your environment, but I think all of your life experiences will always have like an effect on you, no matter what, you know? And that's not necessarily a bad thing, it's just a fact, you know? Because like, there's a lot of things from my past that like, you know, I don't resonate with anymore, but like, we're still a large part of my past, and I still like think about it fondly, you know? But yeah, like, I remember, like, there was, like, in psychology, there's this whole debate between, like, how much, you know, your environment versus, like, your natural genes, I guess, like, you know, affects you as a person. And while genes obviously do have a part to play, like, for example, I think, like, there was, like, a study that, like, showed, like, a lot of, like, serial killers had, like, this similar gene. I forgot which one it was, but apparently, not every serial killer, but a lot of serial killers had this, like, certain gene in their brain. It was really random, but also very interesting. Like, while there could be stuff like that, there's also just the fact of, like, you know, like, it is crazy how much your environment affects who you become as a person. Because, like, you could be a very good person deep down, but you could have been raised around violence, and you could just see that as just, like, normal. And, you know, like, you could commit, like, acts of violence without a second thought, because that's just what you saw in your environment. That's what you grew up around, you know? And who knows, maybe you might even enjoy it in that situation. because you were never told it was bad. So you might grow a fondness for it. It is interesting. There's so many what ifs in the universe. Like, what if my parents never met? What if I did this instead of that? What if I did that thing that I didn't want to do? Questions you can ask yourself and like possibly regret. At the end of the day, you just have to keep like trucking on, because like, while you know there are some missed opportunities you might have had, like at the end of the day, there's nothing you can do about it. You made that decision, you know. It always leaves a mark, but the extent of how much it shows depends on a lot of stuff. I agree. Yeah, I agree that like it will definitely always leave a mark on you going forward, but you know, it's like it highly depend on you about, you know, how much you let it affect you, basically. Like, it will always be a part of you, but how much it, like, you know, it still affects you in your current, like, life depends on you. I think you have some agency in how your environment affects you. You're given a situation, but it's up to you how to try and deal with it. Exactly. Yeah, and, like, there are some, like, situations where, like, you know, you'll just assume something's normal because of how you grew up, but, like, if you do end up realizing that that isn't normal, then, you know, you'd be the question of, like, what do you do now? Do you just pretend and just live, like, how you always have, or will you actually try and question, you know, all of your beliefs? You know? What's your biggest fear? That's also a really difficult question. I think, though, if I had to pick one, I have, like, a few fears. Like, I don't really like heights very much. Obviously, I have my blood and needle phobia, which makes me faint, which is always a fun experience. I think overall, though, I think my biggest fear in the world, which I think Kimmy knows this one, yeah, my biggest fear is being alone. I really don't want to be alone. Because I really care. Like, I think one of the reasons why I love living is just being able to meet so many different types of people and, like, you know, like making like new friends that you never would have met before. Like, there's so many people who I've become really close with just because, like, you know, I had like the confidence, I guess, to approach them and be like, hey, I think you look cool, or something like that. Like, yeah, I think the idea of losing all of my family and my friends would make me very upset, because then I don't mean to make this stream dark, but my brain's logic is then I'd have nothing to live for, which obviously, guys, I would. Okay. I promise I would. But that's like how my brain's logic would work, you know? That's what I find fun with choice-based games. Always fun to see how big a choice can affect stuff in the long haul. I agree. Yeah, I like choice-based games for the same reason. Like, obviously, some games will have, like, some choices that are, like, not as interesting. But overall, the choices are always, like interesting to see, like, how much it affects the story going forward. Or doesn't. Aw, thank you for the heart, Simon. Thank you. I appreciate it. Yeah, like, I think, I always try and keep the streams positive, but we are getting into deep thoughts category here. So apologies if that was a bit dark. Just welcome to my mind palace. It's so sick and twisted. Life feel points about friends and family. Exactly. Like, I don't know. I think for me it's like, I want to make my family proud, but also, like, I want to be able to support my friends and be there for them like they'd be there for me. So without anything like that, I just wouldn't have much motivation, really, to do anything. But of course, guys, we have loads of friends and family right now. I have friends, okay? I'm not a loser. I'm not a loser. So everything's good. How do we go from Fanart to this? Honestly, I blame you guys. You guys were asking deep, sick and twisted questions, okay? I had nothing to do with this. Nothing! It's fun to talk about, though. It is. Like, as Kimmy was saying, like, it's interesting to think about, for sure. This is a very dark butterfly, this one. It's like blues and purples. Very pretty. I'm kind of ruining the pattern of this one, though, but that's okay. That's okay. Sometimes you have to ruin the pattern, okay? Do love do love a deep talk. Me too. It's not gonna be forever, and you're gonna need to worry about that fear happening. I mean, unless you die before me, but to be honest, I think I'll die first because I eat too much sugar. My blood sugar is probably like so big. I just don't check because I don't want to check because I can't do the arm thing because of my phobia. But also I don't want to check. I want to live in Delulu. Let me have my sweet treat in peace, okay? There we go. Very dark butterfly. You can barely see the lines, honestly. But there you go. It's not completed on your end because camera's a bit lagged again. Who's surprised? But it'll be done in no time. Of course. Right. We've now only got the small ones left, which is why I'm like not too excited to do them because they're going to be really hard to do, but we're going to try. We will try. Let's do red. Have you had any streams where you played Stardew Valley with your viewers when I was gone for the past month? I did actually, yeah. We actually wait for the past month. Actually, I mean we did do the one Stardew stream, but I don't remember if you were there, kiddo. My memory is very bad. If I haven't done any since the first one, if that's what you're asking. Because yeah, I did that first Stardew with viewers stream, but I haven't done any since. I do want to do it again at some point. You guys need to remind me to do it. I'm a goner first, Kyoka. How? You don't eat as many sweet treats as I do. You're just lying, Kimmy. Humans are social creatures. Also, I'm not a loser. That is so true. You are Slay, we love you because you're an amazing person who develops a wonderful community. Aww, thank you, Fantasy. That's so sweet. Thank you. Thank you. Aww. You're being nice today. That's different. I'm just kidding though. Thank you, guys. You cutie patooties, you. You're so sweet. Okay, how many we've got left? We've got 4. We've got 7, I think. Yeah, 7 butterflies left. Whew. Time flies, guys. What can I say? Time flies when you're having fun. Right, let's get moving. I think I'm gonna do an orang one. Up here. Here it is. But because these ones are a lot smaller, it's gonna be a lot harder to color them because yeah, I don't have small thin line pens apart from that one pink one. So this will be fun. I definitely support another group Stardew stream. Honestly, I think it'd be fun. Maybe next week we could do one. What do you guys think? Next week? Be there, be square? Would you guys be down? Comment the kid good time. Show her love and support. Kyoka deserves it. Aw, stop it, Kimmy. Stop it, you. Guys, I'm throwing it back. I mean, no. I mean... I'm also saying that for Kimmy as well, guys. Go send Kimmy love. We love Kimmy here. Kimmy is so slay and so awesome. Kisses for Kimmy. Kimmy is literally like the bestest friend anyone could ask for, guys. I'm a very lucky star to have Kimmy be by my side. Oh, I'm getting so emotional now. Guys, we're just colouring. Maybe it's because I coloured to help my anxiety and then we're bringing out the feels. That's what's going on. Don't get used to it. I won't. Don't worry. I won't. I know. I know how sick and twisted you usually are. Fantasy, don't worry. I'd be there? Okay, cool. Yeah. We could. I think it'd be fun to do another one and see like how much progress we get. I mean, you guys said you finished the mines pretty much, right? What else can the mining team do apart from mining, you know? Maybe join the fishing team, perhaps? Perhaps? Oh my god, let's use the same colour scheme for these 2 butterflies. I'm so stupid! I need to lock in. Okay, let's do a pink one in this corner. I'm throwing it back. That was just terrible phrasing, okay? I did not mean to phrase it like that. This It's interesting that no matter how alone we are, we always have ourselves. Sometimes you might feel like that's a curse, but it's like the universe is saying there's someone hard to be with you. Yeah, that is true, that is true. And also, like, if you get to the point where, like, you know, you're older and, like, it's only, like, you're the only one left, I guess. It's a bit of a morbid way of putting it, but you guys get what I mean. You could think, like, wow, my family or my friends or whoever worked so hard to get me here. And, like, even through all I've been through, I made it, you know? Because that is an accomplishment. Getting to, like, an old age and, like, saying that, you know, you've lived all this life experience. Like, you did that. You slayed. Yeah. And, like, obviously there's a lot of stuff to be scared about in life. Obviously. But also, as people say, life is too short, you know? You can't be constantly scared forever, otherwise you won't be able to do all the things you want to do. So, like, while you're, like, worried of getting embarrassed, like, worried of being cringe, like, who cares, honestly? People won't care when we're in the grave, okay, about you being cringe. Just be cringe of your best life, okay? Because one thing that I do worry about a lot is that I always worry about being, like, my family disappointment, which, like, sounds really dramatic, but, like, I've had, like, siblings who are, like, really successful, and, like, I'm a VTuber who's colouring on a Handcam stream right now, like, like, and they're, like, doing business stuff, and I'm just over here, like, look, I'm colouring pretty picture. And it is going back to, like, you know, what Kimmy was saying about how, like, people have, like, just hit checkpoints at different points in their life, you know? And you can't compare yourself to people, because, like, that's just not fair on yourself. I'm just really bad at that. I'm the type of person who will always compare myself to others. That's one of my really bad traits that I need to get better at, but, yeah, like, yeah, it's something that does get to me, but a girlie's trying her best to improve, of course. You're gonna be a rich British woman, you'll outlive all of us. Manifesting that rich lifestyle, never have to worry about money again. Yay! I won't though. You guys will outlive me. As I said, I ate too many sweet treats, you know? It'll come back to bite me at some point. I do eat a lot of kale though as well. Is kale good for you? You know? And as in, like, would it keep me alive longer? I don't know. No singing, right? No. I always get worried over his singing. I'd be like, oh, copyright. Oh. I believe this is also Stream Cafe. They're the music I always use. The music's very good. I enjoy it. Nice songs to listen to on stream. My Grissom will have was never cringe on it. Never mind, guys. You can't be cringe, okay? It will be on your grave if you are. You have them, Queen Elizabeth. You'll live for 200 years. She really did live for a really long time, didn't she? She was like over 100, I'm pretty sure. I don't know how the hell she did that, to be honest. Like, she lived through so much. I remember someone said once that, like, she was the same age as Marilyn Monroe, which is so weird to think about. Because Marilyn Monroe feels like she was around ages ago, which, I mean, theoretically she was. But it's just weird to think she's the same age as Marilyn Monroe. But lived for way longer. I will admit, I don't know much about Marilyn Monroe, but she died quite young, didn't she? I swear she did. Here we go, next butterfly done. We've got 4 left! 4 left! Yay! Camera's delayed though, so you can't see it, but 4 left! I think these butterflies going quicker because there's they're a lot smaller, so they're quicker to do. Life isn't a race. Do it at your own pace, like Kyoka. For example, I remember Girly Pop didn't imagine getting as many as you guys as there is right now, but look how far she's gone. Bloody amazing! It is bloody amazing. Like, I've said this before, and I just like will keep saying like how I think it's so crazy that you guys want to watch my streams. Like, obviously I really appreciate it. I just sometimes I'll like sit back and I'll be like, what? Like, why are there so many people here? Why do they want to watch me? Like, I'm the scuff queen. Why would you want to watch a scuffed stream? But yeah. Like, it is, like, I just really appreciate all the support that my content's gotten, because, like, you know, obviously, if you make content, the intention is for people to see it, right? Well, that's just obvious, but, like, when I started streaming as Kyoka, it was more of a dream, if anything. Like, Kyoka, this channel is, like, the best way I can live out my childhood dream of, like, being a content creator. And in a way, I have accomplished that, you know? Like, I think if my baby self saw that I had, like, over 1,000, like, subscribers, they'd be like, whoa, such a big number, oh my gosh, you're so famous. Which I'm not baby Kyoka, but you can think that. I'll let you think that. My friend called me girly pop yesterday for the first time, and now I see it again. What the hell does it mean? I think I stuck around since you actually interact with us, unlike most streamers. That's true, and it makes sense as well, because, like, a lot of streamers, you know, with, like, bigger viewer counts, they can't read every message out loud because they just can't. Like, the messages go too fast. But yeah, I think it is nice to, like, you know, have a smaller stream where we can all just, like, chat and chill. Girly pop, though, the best way I can describe it is, like, it's like, okay, diva, like, you know, when you call, like, your girls, like, okay, girlies, come on, girlies, like, girly pop is just, like, another way of saying, hey, girly, you know? It's, like, a friendly way of saying girly, I guess. Or, like, I guess girly pop is more like wrist flick. You guys know what I mean. You talented, fun, and entertaining, of course people stay. Oh, stop it, Kimmy. Stop it! Enough with the compliments. Cheeky. And you're just as talented, fun, and entertaining. Ha 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 ha. Ha 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 ha. See, I can throw it back on you. I'm not throwing it back, though. I'm definitely not throwing it back. I need to change my wording. Why do I keep on saying that? Oh, it's so cursed. I remember the creation of Kyoka, what a time. I do as well. It was such a fun time, wasn't it? There was a lot of, like, unknowns at the time, but I think it turned out great. I mean, I'd say it turned out pretty well, you know. We've been doing the Kyoka Shindig for almost 2 years now. So, there we go, guys. My 2-year anniversary is in August. Oh my goodness. I don't know what I'm going to do for 2-year anniversary, to be honest. But it's going to be so weird. 2 years of streaming. That doesn't seem real. It really doesn't seem real. Hey, Jacob, welcome to stream. Welcome, Jacob. How you doing? How has your Thursday been today? Kale is good for your bones, reduces risk of disease like cancer. Oh, well, there you go. Maybe it will help with my blood sugar as well. Maybe, just maybe. Every stream you never know what will go wrong. Yeah, that's the real reason why you guys watch. You guys want to watch the roller coaster that is these streams. You never know whether it'll be a perfectly normal stream or whether it'll be full of scuff. You never know. Funny joke, also worth throwing it back on me, that's crazy. Kimmy, you're deflecting. You know what I meant. Guys, see, compliment Kimmy right now. They're trying to deny. I need everyone here now. Dispatch, come on. Ah! I throw my pen around. Kyoka, you're purple. I am, aren't I? And a bit blue. Thank you, they'll take it as a compliment. Because I love the color purple. Best color out there. It's just so gorgeous. And it's the royal color for a reason, you know? I'm alright, how you doing, Miss Beautiful? Oh, stop it. But yeah, I'm doing pretty good. I was saying earlier how I had a shift at the cafe today. And it was nice and quiet today, which I think was good because it's been so busy recently there that I needed a quiet day. Just to chill, you know. But yeah, it was decent. I made some drinks, and I just got on with it, you know, as you do. When you work hospitality. Guys, those are just fake tears, don't worry. I actually cry real tears in the bathroom of the cafe. I'm kidding. Aw, thank you, Fancy. See, Kimmy, look! There you go. That's what we like to see. Actually, I want more red. Why did I put the pen down? I want more red. I want it here. And then I'm gonna make the main color blue. I would have blue and pink. I'm gonna have the middle be pink. And then have some blue. I'm gonna have the blue in the middle here and then pink on the outside. Yeah. And then this is the last butterfly, guys. There'll be no more butterflies. But don't worry, because it won't quite be over yet. Not quite, because we still have to do some more designing of the background. And we have to write the postcard, because this is a postcard after all. We've got to write the postcard. Ooh. There it is. Actually, wait, there we go. Last butterfly done. Yay! Do you guess it was back in the beginning days? Oh yeah, it was so bad. I remember. There was some proper scuff back then. It was so rough. My favorite memory is when Cloud appeared and Nika on you screaming. Oh yeah, it was when we first started playing Remake and Cloud appeared and I was like, ah! And then like the stream died right mid-scream. And then I came back and I was like, what? What? It was so funny. Yeah, don't cry in the bathroom, cry in the walk-in cooler. That's true with all like the fridge food. Yeah, that's why I meant to cry because then you can freeze your tears. Yay! But I think the way I'm gonna finish this off, I'm gonna do some little like cute little swirls around here and stuff. So like, I can't do swirls very well. Oops. Well, maybe I'll do like a little heart in the middle here. There we go. Cute. I remember Kiri doing the Grammarly ads. Oh my gosh, she just also reminded me of that. It's because I was using YouTube for the music, and for some reason there was so many ads and it was so stupid. It was only a one-time thing though. I didn't really use YouTube again after that, but yeah, it was really funny how it just kept on happening. Yeah, these are a bit scuffed, guys, but this is just simple little doodles, okay? You should know it's a special thing to be courageous enough to follow something that isn't instantly perceived as success by others. True, because, like, to be honest, like, obviously you can make it, this is a silly smiley face. But you can make it, like, on YouTube. Like, it's not impossible. It's just very difficult, especially in the modern times now that there's so much competition. Like, because to be honest, like, a lot of the big YouTubers are the ones from back in the day just because, like, they had no competition back then. Like, back when they were doing it, no one else was doing it, you know? So it's not like they had to, like, struggle for, an audience necessarily. Like, obviously, you know, not everyone was watching. I'm trying to make a. Oh god, this cat looks so bad. That's not a cat. Oh my god, who is this diva? Okay, guys, that's a cat, right? Looks so bad. That's a cat, believe it. Oh gosh. But yeah, what was I talking about? Right, yeah, like a lot of the major YouTubers now are the ones from back in the day. So like it's definitely is difficult to whoa, this is thick. It's difficult to like gain an audience like in modern times, but it's not impossible. It's definitely not impossible. Like, there's also a lot of big YouTubers who came in a lot later, who were really big, you know. Just put some dots around as well. Bloop, 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 bloop. Is this looking so cute, guys? This is adorable! Oh my gosh! And then we'll put let's put no, that's my face here. Okay. Hey Alden, welcome to stream. Welcome Alden. How you doing? How you doing? Also, here is the final result, guys. What do you think? Gorgeous, right? I think so, I think so. Pretty sure there's always a big amount of competition. It's just that the old YouTubers got lucky pretty early. Yeah. That's another thing of YouTube. There's a lot of luck involved. Which, you know, obviously is annoying, but that's just, how it is, you know? Right, we've got to write the message now. Play more Delta in Chapter 4. Oh, fun, fun. Right, guys, this is for you. This is for you. If I can write. There we go. Ignore my terrible handwriting, by the way. To the Xiastars. Come on. Just a question. Have you seen my pictures of my new laptop? I have, but I haven't had a proper look because I've been a bit busy. Apologies. You should cut out the butterflies with scissors and stick them out on your wall. On your wall? That would be so cute, right? That would be cute. But it's a postcard though. I'm writing you guys a letter. The extra decorations around the butterflies is cute. I like the orange snail on the bottom right. You know what? It was meant to be a swirl, but you know what? Yeah, that is a snail. It's a snail now. Let me give it a little antenna. So actually it's a snail. There we go. Snail for real, for real. It was an accidental snail. I think it did turn out really cute. Look at that. Gorgeous, gorgeous. Hey, see the Xiastars. Did you enjoy today's stream? I hope so. And then we put a lol because we're ancient. How are you? I'm doing pretty good, thank you, thank you. I was saying this before, but I had work at the cafe today, so I was just serving at work, and that's about it. Hope you had a good day as well. Hope it was fun, hope it was fun. I hope so, lol. We talked about so many different things. Snail, now you need to learn to sword fight. What, the snail has to learn? I guess it can. There are so many different things, like FNAF. Whoa, can't write. FNAF. Barista stuff. Barista stuff. And questioning our life choices. Oh, just my favorite things to do, you know. Thank you. Thank you for watching stream, and I hope you have an amazing rest of your day. Yippee! Yippee! Look at that little smiley face, it's so goofy. Also, how'd you guys find the handwriting? My handwriting's very messy. I think it's like readable, like, yeah, readable, but like, it's definitely not the best. Snails depicted as enemies in some medieval paintings. That is hilarious. That is actually hilarious. Apparently, they were just, the bane of everyone's existence back in medieval times, I guess. Right. And then it's like, I'm definitely not copying my signature. This is definitely not me copying my signature from the wall. And then it's like, it's like, kind of like that. We did it! That's my signature, guys. I'm so scuffed. It's so scuffed. Your writing's so much prettier and neater than mine. Aw, thank you. I don't think it's that pretty or neat. I think it's just about readable. And that is my official signature, by the way. Also, ignore the pen on my hand, okay? This always happens when I colour. I always get pen on my hands. Oh yeah, also, can you guys see the stain? This was from when I spilt my drink. Do you remember on the keyboard? This is the stain from that incident. It actually did say my mouse pad. Or like my desk pad even. How horrific is that? Absolutely horrific! Yeah, we'll put Xiastar as who we address it to. Xiastar, Slay Lane. I don't know. Yas. XI because you know Xiavon. And then space. That's the zip code slash postcode. There you go. This is what my handwriting seems like it's getting electrocuted while I'm writing. You're like, yeah, mine is like, it's not quite electrocution, but honestly, it's not that good. Definitely not, definitely not. Let me get some little decor on here as well. Woo! Making a little squeaky noise. Going like. That's what pens sound like, right, guys? I'm not going crazy. Gonna say something like, times like these remind me of Andrew Tate said how everything is upside and down, it's like putting fame. Oh my gosh, not Andrew Tate though. Whoa, camera locked. Why? What? 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 Okay. Well, the camera's back, so it wasn't locked, was it? Yeah, not the Andrew Tate. He's not the best. Whoa. My thing just went like crazy. Is moving the paper a good idea? We'll see. It's kind of working actually. Maybe it's not. These lines are not straight, but that's okay. That just shows it was made by hand. Aww. Let me ask me, is it 3:39 p.m. for you? Yes. Well, 38 is on mine, but it might be 39. But indeed, that's what it is, GMT. I feel like bad people have said similar things, probably at some point. I won't lie, I was not ready for the Andrew Tate mention. That was a bit of a jump scare. Now you guys, because you're the Xiastars are my fave, you get a nice big heart. Aww. There you go. I have to make it a bit more even. There we go. Yay! And then we'll have some stars, of course. And we'll have like this star. I did it a bit wrong, but that's okay. See, I would try and make like a different star, but they're so hard to do. Like, you know, like these ones? I can't do these. I don't know why I'm attempting it right now. It looks terrible! We can try and make it a shooting star. Hang on. If we do like a... Oh, it looks kind of cute actually. Yeah! Oh, did you guys enjoy the the karaoke yesterday, by the way? Honestly, I think it was a really fun karaoke. I think I made a good set list for that one, I think. Yeah, I think the song choices were all good. Which is rare, because usually I pick a song and I'm like, yeah, I'll do okay, and it ends up being terrible. Cute, thank you! I actually never pay attention to anything happening around the world on social media, so I wouldn't know. Oh no, literally, like, people will be like, oh my god, this person is so horrible, and I'm like, oh, what they do? But like, and then they're like, how did you not know this? Like, this happened ages ago, and I'm like, I just don't use internet. Like, I'm on my side of the internet, and like, that's about it. You know? Oh, Eli, welcome to stream. Welcome, Eli. How you doing today? How you doing? Hope you're having a good day today. Yeah, I'm doing pretty good, thanks. How about you? You doing good? You doing good? Let's make a tree, because I can. Lovely, lovely tree. Let me color this part of the tree. And then we'll have a little hole for the owl in the tree. I'm gonna have some grass as well. We can make a flower. That looks so cute. So I make a flower. And then like, show the grass is growing. This is to make the grass look more alive. This is art 101, guys. And then if we make like a little baby flower here, I'll make it a poppy because I've got red. The karaoke was fun. I like many of the songs. Yeah, I was you know, obviously while it was a summer karaoke, it was very Y2K, like unexpectedly. I did not mean for it to be that Y2K, but I think it worked out because Y2K songs are great, but also I think they suit my vocal range. I think my favorite was Womanizer. I think that was the one that I really enjoyed doing. There you go, it's a bit of a big flower, but it's okay. They always say it's karaoke stream. Ah, thank you, Kimmy. Thank you. He's a self-described misogynist. Honestly, it's rare for misogynists to be that self-aware, but that's kind of funny. I can't really fit any cute little doodles in here because my handwriting is so big. Maybe I could do some sort of like little zigzag pattern. Okay, little zigzag there. And then, do you know what we're missing, guys, on this beautiful drawing? Rose song to sing is Gone by Rose. I don't think I know that song. But I have a little sun in the corner. How did I forget that? Most important part, right? This is honestly a go-to for every single drawing for me. There we go. Gorge! What's the highest note you can hit? Oh gosh. Oh gosh, you're really testing me right now. I don't think I'm hitting it. That was an attempt. I think someone's dog just died. No guys, I did not slay any doggies, it's fine. It's probably something like that. Probably. I actually don't know. Ah! Stop my pen. I'm gonna make a little ice cream here. Like, that's when it gets hard. I can't really go higher than that. But that's also in head voice. I don't know. Chest voice would be a lot lower. Probably. Okay, and we're gonna have a little flake coming off. Ice cream! And then we're gonna have some strawberry sauce on it. I'm using like all my pens right now. Broccoli tree, right? It does look a bit like a broccoli, doesn't it? I only just realised that. does look kind of broccoli. There we go. And this is showing that the strawberry is like, you know, in all parts of it. And maybe it's dripping down a little bit, so we have some drippy down bits. There we go. Gorgeous ice cream. And then I think we should have I think, how should we complete this? Kind of giving summer vibes now, isn't it? I'm gonna make a really cursed little drawing of me. Hang on. Okay, this is so cursed already. And I'm gonna be doing this outfit, so... Oh my god, my eye is already like gone. Yikes! Okay. And then we'll do... How do I look? Baby, how do I look? How do I look? Baby, how do I look? How do I look? Yes, I'm nude! Okay, this is me, obviously. That does not look like me, guys. It's fine. It's fine. Allow it. Who is that? You did a pretty high note. I don't think I could do that high. Oh, thank you. Yeah, I'm more comfortable in the lower range, but I think I sing so many girly pop songs that I think my range has gotten slightly higher, actually. And I'm gonna do a big thumbs up. Yay! Yay! Have you seen the K-pop Demon Hunters movie? Oh my gosh, I haven't! But I've heard people talk about it so much. It's actually really interesting because there's someone at the cafe who likes K-pop and they were also talking to me about this movie, and they were telling me about how much I need to watch it, and like, I do need to watch it at some point. I will at some point. I don't know when or where, but I will. I will. Now this is where we get serious, guys. I'm gonna draw a lark scene in the stamp here. It's such a small space for her. Oh gosh, do I even know what she looks like? Not really. This is not gonna look like her. Yikes. Oh my god, this looks so scuffed. You guys know it's serious when the girly pop swaps to what? To pencil! Oh, it looks so bad. I love the song Your Idol. Isn't that the one at the end of the movie? I mean, no spoilers, of course, but that's one at the end of the movie, right? I like you know, the one that's like how it's done, and then the one that's like the one by Twice. I forgot what it was now, but you guys know what I'm talking about. Oh my god, Loxy and Diva, what's happened to you? Loxy, what they do to you? Guys, this is why I don't draw, okay? It's really bad. Oh my god. Okay, we're gonna fix this. So I think her hair goes like this. Like it goes from here and then it does the little antenna things. Oh my god, look, it's Loxine, guys. Hang on, it won't focus. Oh my god. That is absolutely horrific. I'm so sorry, Loxine. Let me at least give you the correct eye color. Oh my goodness. Whoa. What happened to my thing was not happy there. She looks worse. She somehow looks worse. Okay. Well. I don't think I've heard Golden yet. Was Golden by the boy group or the girl group? Need a red heart between you and her. Is that like song lyrics? Or a song? I can't even tell anymore. Right, guys, I think we're done. Is it? Actually, wait, no. I might include a couple more details because we've still got. There's some more details we can include, right? Of course, of course. Maybe like a little woo. Is there a way to add a woo here? No. Not quite. We can have a woo here though, it's okay. And then we could have maybe like another snail. Apparently I'm good at drawing those. Accidentally drawing those. That was on purpose this time though. There we go. I'm sure this picture needs to get married. No, don't show Loxie that. No, no, she just needs to know. She doesn't need to know. But honestly, this is looking so cute. Like, I think, okay, I'm gonna add one more little thing here, then I think we're done. Actually, wait. I can add a little swell lip here. Let's do that. There we go. And then in the corner here, I'm gonna add another little hat. Also, just meant, what, maybe you should draw a red heart for me. Oh, right. Sorry, I'm so stupid. You know what, I will do that. Sorry, Chris, I think I'm so head empty. My sincerest apologies. I'll make it a slightly different heart, though. Because this heart's like a bit different style. There we go. Oh, look. The best OTP of all time. I'm going to kick a bit because in Discord. Oh my gosh, god damn it. God damn it! How dare you? Okay, and I'm gonna add, let's add, let's add another swirl here actually, so I don't have any more on this side. Not a snail. There we go. And I think we're done, guys. I think we're done. Let's have a review, okay? So this was the front side, in case you guys forgot. It's got all the butterflies on it, and it's got all the little doodles. Let me move it back a bit, because I didn't realize it was so close. There we go. Now you can see all of it, I think. Or nearly all of it. Yeah. Yeah. And then this is the back. It looks a bit silly, but you know what? It was a lot of fun to make. Honestly, now I'm kind of tempted to like give it to one of you guys because like I don't know what I'm going to do with this, and it'll be a cute little keepsake because this will be literally what I made on stream. What do you guys think? Should I give this away? Should I oh my god, for like the 2-year anniversary, should I make a bunch of stuff and like give it a giveaway? That'd be fun. Please make me laugh more than should. My humor's broken. Oh. Okay, let's have a look at this then. Oh my god. Where is it? Is it in general? Is that where you put it? Oh my god. Guys, this is what I look like when I freak out, apparently. That is pretty funny. I think the angle's just crazy. Give it to Kimmy? Okay, I could give it to Kimmy. Looks also a goodie bag would be cute, right? Yeah, like I make like a little goodie bag and like I do it as like a giveaway. And like literally all people have to do is like maybe like repost like the post or something, and then like maybe like tag friends, like something like that. I think that'd be a fun way to celebrate the 2-year anniversary. And then I could include this and that. I could probably also like make a bracelet and add a couple other things. And I'll open it like internationally so like everyone can take part. Even though it'll probably be like really annoying. Like the prices like to ship worldwide will probably not be my favorite, of course, because that's just, you know, like international postage is a bit of a pain in the butt, but I will do it for you guys, of course. I have a postcard if I did. We'll see. I'll give it a think. I'll give it a think. I'll either put it in like the little giveaway goodie bag. Giveaway goodie bag for like the 2-year anniversary, or I'll give it to Kimmy. Let's mention the camera's been the present for a while. See, now that you're mentioning it, maybe it will go back to the past, but it has been. It has been. Yeah, it's been nice. We've been talking, and it's been consistent-ish with What's going on screen? Oh, and I just realised my phone is really low battery. Good thing I kept track of that. Let me see if I can charge it without bothering the camera too much. There we go. Nice. Yay! But yeah, I think we're done here, guys, because I didn't really want the stream to be too long anyway. It was just going to be a little chill stream. And I feel like if we start another colouring now, it will take a really long time. And this one's really fun. Wait, what happened? Camera still active? Oh, my phone's just turning off. Okay, well, that's weird. Apparently the camera's still active, it better be. Also, out of order, welcome to stream. Welcome, welcome. And thank you, that's very cute. Well, that's very sweet, thank you. You're so cute. But yeah, I don't know, guys. What should we do now, eh? What should we do? What should we do, drunken sailor? I'll cover the cost of shipping. Oh, that's really sweet, Fancy. Thank you. You don't have to, though. You don't have to. That is very sweet, though, of offering. I miss fiddling with the pens now. This is now what I do, okay? And I sometimes do with my hands, guys. But yes, guys, I think I'll be ending here because, as I was saying before, I think it's just like, it's too late to start another another colouring page because this one took so long. But this one was really fun. I think it ended up really cute. I'm really happy with how it turned out. It looks adorable! Yippee! And the next stream, guys, I think will be tomorrow. Actually, no, it will be tomorrow, which will be Stardew Valley. It will be starting a bit later at 9 p.m. In my time, which is a bit later than usual. So the stream will also be a bit shorter than they usually are. But don't worry, guys. We will be absolutely slaying in Stardew. I will say if I don't make it for 9 p.m, I will let you guys know that I won't be able to make it. But hopefully, fingers crossed, I will. Like, it will depend on what happens at the cafe, whether I get to leave on time. We'll just have to wait and see, guys. This is indeed the end, Alden. You make it sound very dramatic. This is, in fact, the end. But yes, guys, thank you so much for joining me today. I really appreciate you all coming along. I hope you all enjoyed the stream. It was a lot of fun to chat with you guys about deep subjects while making silly drawings and writing about the stream on this silly little postcard. I'm glad you guys were there for the journey. It's a fee I paid for the insults. I thought that was for the membership. But yeah, guys, I hope you all have a really, really lovely night, and I'll hopefully, fingers crossed, see you all tomorrow for Stardew Valley. But until then, guys, have a lovely night, sweet dreams, and I'll see you all tomorrow or next week. Bye, guys. Bye, guys.